Brainy presents 10 things you should never forget about life. Do you want to be happier, more successful, and more fulfilled? Who doesn't? Well, we all have our own unique paths in life, and being happy, successful, and fulfilled can mean so many different things to each of us. There are some fundamental truths always worth remembering. Yes, you will have your ups and downs, but if you focus on the important things, you can weather any storm. Here are some things that have helped me stay strong through the hard times in my life, and hopefully they'll help you too. Number 1, life is unpredictable, so be open to surprises. Like it or not, you can't plan for everything, and even when you try, things don't always go as expected. Sometimes you're going along, doing your thing, and then everything changes in an instant. And unfortunately, it's not always a good change. That's why it's so crucial to be flexible and adaptable. Don't get too attached to the outcome, and if something doesn't work out the way you want it to, then find another way. Number 2, if you don't ask, you'll never know. It's a simple concept, but it can be a hard one to put into practice. Whether it's a promotion, a raise, or trying to get a date with that special someone, sometimes we're too afraid to ask for what we want because we're scared of being turned down. But if you don't ask, how will you get what you want? Now, this isn't about being pushy or rude when asking for something. It's about having the courage to reach out and make your desires known. You may not get the answer you want, but at least you won't be left wondering, what if? Number 3, you can always learn something new. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just trying to be a better person, there's always something new to learn. If you're not learning, you're not growing. So always keep an open mind and stay curious about the world around you. Not only will it help keep your brain healthy, but it can also open up new doors. For example, if you take the time to learn a new skill, such as a language or a new computer program, you may find that you can gain access to a different job or career opportunity. Number 4, hard work pays off. When you put in the effort, you'll reap the rewards. There are no shortcuts to success. If you want to get somewhere in life, you need to put in the work. This means being dedicated to doing things to the best of your ability. It might not be fun, and it definitely won't always feel like it's worth it. But if you're willing to put in the time and do what needs to be done, even when you don't want to, your hard work will eventually pay off. Number 5, you can never be truly happy with others if you are unhappy with yourself. It's no secret that our relationships with others reflect our relationship with ourselves. And if you're not content with who you are, it's likely that your relationships will fall short of your expectations. That's because when you're not content with yourself, you constantly seek external sources of happiness and validation. You become overly reliant on others to make you feel better, creating unhealthy relationship dynamics. That's why you should take the time to focus on your own needs and to build a strong sense of self-worth. Once you've established a strong relationship with yourself, it becomes much easier to be content with others. Number 6, sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same. When faced with a decision, it can be hard to know whether you're doing the right thing. You may get caught up in what other people want for you or what you think you should do, but it's important to look within yourself and see if your actions align with your values and morals. For example, if you are considering ending a toxic relationship, you may be afraid of the emotional pain that will come with it or the social repercussions. However, in the long term, it can be beneficial to be free from that toxicity and to be able to focus on yourself and your own happiness. Always take the time to evaluate the situation and consider what is best for your future. Sometimes doing something difficult can be exactly what you need to bring about positive change in your life. Number 7, choose who you let into your life wisely. When it comes to friendships and relationships, you need to be careful of who you let into your life. This is especially true when you first meet someone. It's best to get to know them before deciding if they are worth investing your time and energy in. People often reveal their true selves in the way they speak, act, and treat others. Pay attention to the small details and take them seriously. If someone is consistently displaying negative behavior, it's unlikely that the relationship will be a healthy one. You should also trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, it's best to remove yourself from the situation. Number 8, You can't force someone to change. This might seem obvious, but it's something we often forget. It's easy to get frustrated when people don't want to change. After all, it seems like such a simple fix. All you have to do is tell them what they're doing wrong, and well, that should be that. But that's just not how it works. Everyone's journey with change is different. Some may take small steps and progress slowly, while others can make drastic changes overnight. No matter how hard you try, you simply cannot make someone change. You can give them advice, encourage them, and even provide resources to help them. But ultimately, the decision to change is their own. Number 9. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for healing and moving on. No doubt, it can be difficult to forgive someone who has hurt you, but holding on to resentment and anger will only make you feel miserable, like you're trapped in a hole that keeps getting deeper and deeper as time passes. Forgiveness allows you to let go of the past, and that can make all the difference in how you live your life moving forward. This does not mean you condone the behavior or forget what happened. Rather, it's about letting go of the anger, pain, and resentment that those actions caused you. Number 10. Life is what you make it. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. When you think about it, there is no one else to blame for how your life turns out. You are responsible for your successes or failures. It is up to you to decide which paths to take and how to make the most of your time. You have the power to make your life whatever you want it to be. You can decide to live life to the fullest or wallow in self-pity. You can make your dreams come true or let them slip away. Ultimately, it's never too late to dream of something bigger and better than the life you have right now. And you are never too old to start working toward that goal. I hope you found this list motivating and inspiring. Make sure to leave a comment down below and let us know what you think. You should also check out a video we made about the 10 toxic lessons you need to unlearn. You'll find the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching,